Hey, what's good YouTube? Target here and welcome to another episode of Design and Manage, my series Skylines and Modded Let's Play series. In the last episode we have built the commercial hub of the airport, and today I think we are going to continue this pattern and develop the airport a bit more. But before that, let's fix some other issues that we have going on throughout our city. Alright guys, look at this. Look at all these floating trash cans. We need to take care of that. So let's just check out what's going on with our current trash situation. And it doesn't seem that our trash is inefficient. It seems that the trucks are having a hard time getting out of here. So I don't know, there seems to be kind of a gridlock regarding traffic. So perhaps we can fix that instead of just adding some more trash facilities and spend some money. I think maybe if we add another connection, that will give another way for trucks to get into the city. Let's check it out. Okay, I'm not really sure that's working. So let's go to step 2, or to plan B, which is decrease the number of intersections around these junctions. So I wonder what will happen if I simply delete this segment. And look at that! Look at how smooth things are flowing now. Kinda like magic. In the future we are going to split the amount of trash facilities that we have, so that the traffic is also split in two, but for the time being this will have to do. Okay, but back to the airport. I think today is a nice time for us to start working on the decorations, and I've mentioned a couple of episodes ago when I've built the airport that I'd like to have some fences surrounding the complex, and that's what I'm gonna try and do today. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick the fences that came with Parklife. We need to pick out what fences will look the best. So we have this one, we have this one, we have this one, and we finally have this one. So let's see, which one do I prefer? Definitely not this one because it's too rural. This one, I don't know if it fits that well. Okay guys, I think we're gonna go with this black fence. I think it's the simplest and also the one which will look the best. So yeah, let's start working on it. And let's go around all the entire complex by following this road that I have used to outline the airport, and let's place some fences. So perhaps I can start here. So let's keep going and connect over there. Okay, perfect. And now let's just keep going. Alright guys, I have completely outlined the airport with fences. Somewhere along the line I started placing the wrong kind of fence, so I pretty much had to go back and fix everything. And I ended up placing this red fence because it's the one that looks best after all. So yeah, you got that. Going back to the commercial complex, I forgot to mention a few things in the start of this episode. One of those things is that I've placed some services at the end of the previous episode, but I didn't say anything about it. And I pretty much placed a fire station, a police station, and also a crematorium that is right next to the park, so that we could raise the land value of the buildings and hopefully try and upgrade them to the next level. But we still have a little bit of value that we need to put on this land so that they develop. So we need to work on that. I'm noticing that the land value of the area right next to the park, the only park that we have in here, is slightly higher than the land value of the areas that have the unique buildings. In fact, it seems that the unique buildings are lowering the land value, so I don't know why that's happening. But I wonder what's gonna happen if I place some more parks. Let's see if I place a plaza right here. Let's see what happens to the land value. Okay, I'm not sure if it increased. Let's try putting another one here. And yeah, it seems the land value is increasing slightly. How fascinating. We're gonna keep it at that for now. I'm just gonna add some more pathways. Let's check it out. Perhaps we can continue this pathway all the way until the circle, and the same thing on the other hand to make it symmetrical. Pretty cool. And now we can perhaps make a few more commercial buildings just to fit this entire area. I think that will be more than enough. And unfortunately we didn't get any building to upgrade despite the land value increase. So I don't know, guys, let me know what can I do to raise the land value of this area a bit more. I've placed pretty much every single service. Maybe if I added another bus line, this area would develop much better, but I don't know. I already have a bus line, a metro and a airport. What more do these people want? Oh, and by the way, another thing that I forgot to mention is that I'm gonna go on vacation on the last 2 weeks of September. So in order to make sure that you guys do not stay without any videos for 2 weeks, I am pre-recording a bunch of videos, which means I am pretty much recording the videos in advance. For example, the episode that I'm recording right now, Design and Manage part 57, is being recorded while part 56 is still not on the air. So if you left any comment on that video, I did not see it yet. And that will be the situation until part 60 of this series, I believe. So I am not gonna see your comments immediately, but I'll get back to them in a few episodes up ahead. But anyway, before I wrap up this airport complex, I should zone a few more commercial because we have a lot of roads that are being unused. So at this point I'm just gonna use low density, and I am gonna place some shops right along these road segments. Maybe even one right before the roundabout, and also a couple more shops over here. Okay, and perhaps we can even delete this segment of line to place a few more shops. Perfect. And we should also do the same in this road, in this main road. So yeah, let's do that. And there we go, and perhaps another big shop here, and some more shops along the road. Let's see how well this area will look. Okay guys, this area seems to be pretty much developed. I don't think I'm gonna zone anything else on the top part of this island, or in other words, this elevated area that has the airport. So I think now we can proceed to the decoration and plant some trees pretty much. We are going to place some trees at around this area. On the on and off ramps. I think it will look very cool with a bunch of trees over here. and also perhaps some trees on this ledge. I still need to think about how I want to do this, but I'm gonna start working and I'll turn it into a small time-lapse, I believe, if we have enough footage for it. I am still not gonna touch this area next to the river, and I know that most of you didn't like the idea of making a luxury residential spot because, well, the airport makes a lot of noise pollution. I know that. I even tried to put it on a location. You can see the orange circle, which indicates the noise pollution, so it pretty much covers the area that I was planning on using for a residential hub, so that's not gonna happen. I'll probably place some offices or maybe some commercial. I'm still not sure. But for now, let's just work on the decoration of this area. Let's place some trees and make everything much prettier. Meet you in a sec. Hey, so I've just finished a tree planting and I gotta say, I'm really satisfied with the results. So I've pretty much used one type of tree, which is the conifer. If you have already been following me, you know that's my go-to tree in this map because it's the one that stands out most, has a higher contrast. And today I decided to try something different. I've also used these small vegetation bushes that you see. They kind of stand out, or they don't stand out very well, so to say, but they add this texture to the ground that I really fancy. Look at that, it really looks cool. Now I just need to delete some of these because they are in the middle of the road, and that's some detailing that I need to do. And oh, I'm messing this up majorly, but now we can rebuild what we have destroyed, so to say. So let's put this one over here and another one over here, and let's replant the trees that we have deleted. Yeah, there we go. So I pretty much use trees to make this area look much more concise, to make it look like the gaps between the buildings are not that noticeable. And I believe I managed to achieve that effect. I think this area looks much better than before with all the trees. And it also added a bonus. And remember when we couldn't upgrade this area to the level 3? It appears now that with the land value provided by trees, I've managed to upgrade quite a bunch of them to level 3. That's amazing. I noticed that when I was placing trees in this location, buildings started to upgrade. So yeah, Parklife brought a lot of good things to the game. One of those was the fact that trees now add land value to the areas where you place them. So yeah, I'm really satisfied with that. I've also planted some trees right along the airport runways. For example, on this ledge, and also this one over here, perpendicular to this lane. I've tried not to place trees in the ends of the runways where the planes go right on top of, because I don't think that's very realistic. I think when planes go land or take off in a specific runway, they need a clear view of the runway that's ahead of them. So I decided not to place anything at the ends. I still have this power line that I need to remove on future stage because I don't like it, how it's right on top of the runway, but that's a detail for another episode. For now, I'm just enjoying what I have created. Are you freaking serious? I cannot believe this. Am I doomed to deal with this every single episode? This is really ironic. especially after me making a video about how to prevent forest fires and how far fire spreads. Ridiculous. But anyway guys, that's gonna be it for today. I'm really proud with what we have accomplished on this episode. We have managed to make a very attractive and pretty airport commercial complex, which I really enjoyed. On the next episode we are either going to work on the lower part of the airport that we haven't developed yet and perhaps make something interesting on the shoreline, or we are going back to the main part of the city and we are going to develop the residential part, namely the suburbs. That's something that I still haven't decided yet. But anyway guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to follow the development of this city, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already, so that you get notified every time I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching guys, and as always, have fun!